Good morning, Australia. Hope everybody is well. Trying to get some viewers. I have a guest today. It's our brother MJ023DAN. And I'm just waiting for him to get on. Hope everybody is well, especially for Melbourne. That lockdown is going crazy at the moment. Stay safe, everyone. And I will get my guest on, Queer Marvin. Hello, Queer. How are you?
What's up, Anthony? I'm good.
How you
How's
been?
everyone doing out there?
Oh, we're alright. We're alright. In Melbourne, there's a lockdown at the moment because of the coronavirus. So yeah, I've been there last week. And I just got out there on time before they actually got on the lockdown. So yeah.
What's up, Australia?
Do you want to introduce yourself first for
Sure.
the people that don't know you?
Yeah. My name is Marvin. I'm a Jordan and Kobe collector. Um, Pretty much been doing it since 1995. I'm in my 40s now. Team old people. You know what I mean? And
Not old. Not old.
yeah, the 40 is the new 30, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, but
I was Yeah, because I've watched all your YouTube videos. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan ever
yeah,
since.
appreciate it. Yeah, I've kind of stopped YouTube for a little bit just to kind of, you know, sit back and kind of like relax because I've been doing it like pretty much nonstop since 2013 when I started.
Mm,
Um,
mm,
and so, I just want to do like a little bit of a reset, enjoy kind of like my kids finishing out their school year and then going into the summer vacation, and then after that maybe I'll get back into the swing of things. But I definitely do miss the creative part of sneakers, whether that's
mm,
reviewing a sneaker or comparing retros versus OGs, stuff like that.
mm.
So, it's pretty fun. So we'll see what happens.
And you've been doing the sneaker talk lately with your Instagram. I've been watching that too. It's pretty good. You're doing good. Hope you keep it
Yeah.
up too.
Oh, well, I mean, man, well,
It's interesting.
that one I even stopped too in March. So I've completely stopped, I've only pretty much been running my Instagram and my Twitter. And so um yeah, but those talks are really cool. I just
Yeah.
feel like there was a missing part of the community where we really get to talk one on one with people and just
Mm.
really get to know each other. So,
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
a lot of the time sneakers just move like really quickly. There's a release every week, you know what I mean? And
Yes.
there's shows and there's podcasts and stuff that talk about sneakers all the time, but my version of it was to really just connect with the person from the other side, kind of get their story
Yes.
out there and just kind of see like where they're at with their collecting habits, or how they are with
Yeah,
sneakers and whatever in
that's
general.
like me. That's like me, Kuya Marvin. Yeah, that's my target too,
Yeah.
mostly.
Is
And
that
so
what you're
then
trying
the
to do
young,
with this here too?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool, cool.
So then the younger generation will get a bit of a understanding of the collectors and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like, over time there's always been like a disconnect with the history with the sneakers and stuff. It's always about
Mm,
like, the collab or like who's Travis Scott's new
the
um
latest, yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like there,
Mm,
even with the brands too, like there's got to be some sort of like connection when it comes to like Jordan the man and the sneaker, you know what I mean? So
mm,
there's always just really, I guess it's hard to kind of um balance the two, because sometimes Jordan will be into the performance side of things, but also at the same time appease the other people that are trying to still be like you and I, like, the retro game and stuff like that, where, we
Yes.
grew up knowing what this stuff
Knowing,
was
yeah.
all about. So
Yes.
it's pretty hard for, I guess, from a brand's perspective to be able to connect the two or, keep it going. So,
Mm. I was gonna ask wanna tell us about your experience of your last game watching Jordan.
oh, the watching, like playing live, like
Yeah,
me.
playing live. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it was, I couldn't, I was born in Chicago. I
Mm.
grew up in Chicago up until the age of 10, and then I moved to Southern California and, eventually became a Lakers fan after Jordan retired and stuff. But,
Yeah.
Kobe was always on my mind and stuff like that. But I never was able to afford, watching the games, play them, watch and play live and stuff like that. So it wasn't until like I think my sophomore, no, actually, my senior year, maybe my junior going into my senior year of college, 2003, Jordan's like, last year as a Washington Wizard and even playing in the NBA. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I had an opportunity to go watch him and Kobe uh, play at the Staples Center. I think it was March 28th, 2003. I brought my girlfriend, now wife, uh, to the game with me, and I didn't care how much I spent. It was going to be the only time that I was going to be
It
able to
was worth it.
it was the only time I was going to be able to watch Michael Jordan play live, right? But,
Mm.
double whammy is that, I was able to watch Kobe too. So
Yeah.
just being able to see, the passing of the torch, so to speak. And it happened to be Jordan's last game in Los Angeles, playing against the Lakers. And that was the game that Kobe got 42 points in the first half. In the first
Mm.
half. And then he ended up getting 55 for the game. But, you know, being there, just the electricity, just seeing like, the two and kind of, uh, you know, seeing how they interact and seeing how Jordan, like you could see like little flashes of Jordan,
Yeah. The
from back in the
electricity,
day. Yeah, so it was very
Yeah.
exciting, and
Mm.
yeah, I'm very appreciative of being able to, or fortunate enough to be able to see both of them play
Mm.
live. So that's
Yeah,
fun.
I wish I could have done that. That would have been a good experience, you know? So
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
that's
It's one of those things where you're able to, carrying it on. And I still have the ticket stubs too, and I eventually plan to like send that in, get it graded and frame it and whatnot.
frame
So,
it. Yeah.
hmm hmm
It's a what do you call it? It's a memorial thing, you know?
Yeah,
Memory. Mm.
yeah, definitely. And I was also at the game where Kobe tore his Achilles. It was a April
Oh.
game. And yeah,
Mm.
we had no idea how drastic that was going to be, but he took it like a warrior. He was able to get up to the
Mm.
free throw line and
Yeah, he
shoot
even
those
did
two
that,
free
yeah.
throws. Yeah,
Mm.
but
It was
yeah, it was a
sad.
devastating loss there. Again, rest in peace to the Mamba as well. Like,
Mm.
one of my two
That's a
favorite
tragedy.
players of all time.
That's
Yeah.
very sad. I couldn't believe it when that day happened. And I see it on the news, I see it on TV. I was like, nah, it can't be. No, it can't be. Even though I wasn't a Kobe fan, I was like, nah, it's the biggest tragedy. But the
Yeah, for
world
sure.
loved him. The world loved him.
Yeah, I think afterwards they pretty much, after he retired, he started doing other things, and then, you kind of, you know, get other, like the newer generation now, the players of today of the NBA, they all look, towards him
Look
as
up
kind
to
of
him.
being that
Yeah.
mentor.
Mm.
So, yeah, I think that's the same way in the space of sneakers too, is like,
Yes.
sometimes people look up to other people, and it just depends on like who you want to follow, I
Who
guess.
you
But
are. Yes.
yeah.
That's true. And you wanna? I've got another question. Do you wanna share your bit of experience meeting Tinker Hatfield?
Oh, Tinker. Okay, so I didn't actually get to meet him, but I
Mm.
was the only person there that was actually recording video that I know of him when he debuted. So this was around 2010, um, and it was at the Santa Monica Nike store opening, grand opening. So
Mm.
they're about like what, 11 years now since they've opened. But he was a special guest. I was working for Soul Collector at the time. and was able to, you know, see a guest appearance of Tinker, and they were just really magical just to hear him speak about, previous models and upcoming models. And I think at the
Mm.
time, like the Air Jordan, what was it? What was it? 2011 was what? The 2009? No, wait. The 20, Air Jordan 2010, right? Yeah.
2010. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so people were already asking him about the next Jordan, and he was like, "Oh, well, we're actually working on the next Jordan after that." So
Mm.
it was kind of interesting to hear like his perspective as a designer, and just be in the presence of a legend. It was really cool. I was able to get some kicks signed by him and a magazine as well. So
Wow.
I was the last person to be able to do that before they closed the line, and they're like, nope. And so I ended up tossing my shoes to a buddy there who was actually last in line, and he got to like meet him, and I was like, oh, I couldn't jump in line to meet Tinker, but yeah, just being in the presence of the man, the legend, he's cool. He's cool.
And my third question is, what's your top five list sneaker retro you're looking for in the future to get
Oh,
retroed?
in the future, wow. Oh man, I had a list. It was on my Twitter, and then this thing always changes, but oh man, you put me on the spot. Um,
So, sorry.
the Air Jordan 17 is at the top of the list. I know a lot of people want that to retro.
Mm.
Um, the college blue with the suitcase.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, remember that? Yeah, I still have
yeah.
the original. I got the original of those colorways, but a retro of them would be pretty awesome to be able to, see again, and maybe with a suitcase or whatnot. Um,
Mm.
the 16s also.
Mm-hmm.
I should pull out some shoes here. This man, it's so in this room I keep 1 through 14, and then 15 through, what are we at, the 35 now? Or in another room.
35. Yeah, 35. Yeah.
Yeah, so I only have up to 14 here. So pretty much what Jordan wore in his
Wow.
career I'll have here. But yeah, the Air Jordan 17, Air Jordan 16, the military blue 4. I want that
Yes.
with the Nike
What do you
Air.
think? What do you think about what they're saying about when they're gonna release the, I think it's Off-White collab with the military four?
Oh, are
That's
they?
gonna be, yeah. Well, they saying they might, but it's I hope it's the OG that comes out.
Well, I don't, well, if it's an Off-White collab, I know it's not going to be close to what the original is, because they
Mm.
always, mess with the aesthetics of it, trying to appease
The
it
look,
to,
yeah.
the, I don't know what you call it, the distressed looking. I mean,
Mm.
distressed looking sneakers have been around for the last 5 years now. So I feel like there should be a new direction with stuff, but
With
I don't know.
stuff, yeah.
I mean, if I was working there, I'd probably do something different, but you know, but yeah. So the military blue 4 would be 3. Number 4 would probably be and this was before they started the remaster program. So I would like to
Mm.
see uh the is it the Sport Blue 6 with Nike Air on the back?
Yes. Yes,
I
Sport
don't
Blue.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the Nike Air on the back of those yet.
Mm. Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah. And then my fifth one, man, I would like to see Columbia Blue 11s.
Mm.
Columbia Blue 11s, because like the Legend Blue Low that released a few weeks ago, like it did okay. I think it did okay, but as far as like being the actual shoe, yeah, the
Mm.
that one I think needs to come back.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us one of your uh sneaker collection that you have been autographed with MJ?
I don't have one that's of MJ, and then I have the Tinker Hatfield shoe in another room, so
Wow.
I can't get that right now. But if you're looking to see, I mean, I can probably show some shoes.
Mm.
let's see here. How do I flip my camera? It's been a while since oh, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so in here I have, these are all the Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, this is the pack. This is actually a pack that Jordan Brand gifted me, you know, the white and red,
Wow.
Air Jordan 1 85 high. And then this one came with the airship.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, the airship's in here. Have you seen this pack yet? Like in person at
Yes,
all?
yes,
You have?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's the airship. So this shoe is pretty special to me because this is a shoe that I've actually campaigned hard for, and
Mm.
I've wanted Jordan Brand to be able to retro this shoe, you know, and tell the story. I'm really big on
Mm.
storytelling, and you know, one of the
Yeah.
things about Jordan is that when the Air Jordan 1 was not yet ready, he was wearing the airship. So he wore a black and red
Yes.
version of this, um, which is basically, you know, right here, you know, the black and red version.
Mm-hmm.
And he also wore the white and red version of this until his Air Jordan 1 was ready. So, you know, I feel like I was a big influence on the release of that. You know, I created a petition and all that, to be able
Yeah.
to, you know, bring more eyes and you know, ears onto the project there. And Jordan Brand eventually ended up retroing them, and it's awesome. So, yeah, well, here are the tickets that are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the ticket for you know, the game that I was talking about, March 28, 2003,
Mm.
with MJ and MJ's last game in Staples Center. Yeah, but no, I mean it goes pretty deep up.
Yeah.
Got twos, threes, fours, all the jerseys. I collect jerseys too. I do sports
Wow.
cards. Yeah, so I mean, if anybody's, you know, interested, you guys can you know, hit me with a follow. I try and share a lot of things, you know, from the collection.
Mm.
This whole wall is like, well, these are like not nines, tens, and
Yes.
all the 11s. So yeah, it's pretty messy right now. I'm sorry, but
You're right. You're right, Marvin.
yeah.
And I know you love your collecting as well. What's your latest pickup on that?
Oh, so I'm not really into the new stuff. I'm trying to really just collect some of the stuff that I was not
The
able to
old
grab when I
ones.
was a kid. You know, I
Mm.
actually card collecting was one of my first hobbies. So I was 11 years old in 1991, and you know, collecting Fleer, 1991 Fleer. If anybody else is
Mm.
a card collector or, you know, been into cards, then it's one of the things that I like truly had a passion for up until, you know, 2005, I believe I stopped,
Mm.
and then when The Last Dance aired, I got back into it. You know, people started bringing out their cards again, and COVID happened, and
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, by the way, how you guys going over there with the COVID? How's the family and everyone?
yeah, everyone's good. You know, I have I did my vaccine. Pretty much
Mm.
everyone in our family's gotten the vaccine.
That's
California is
good.
where I'm at, and you know, they're gonna start opening back up, or actually a no mask mandate. So I think around June 15th or whatnot. So still have to be safe. You know, COVID's not
Yeah,
over.
that's it.
You
Mm.
know, I don't think even like what half the population is vaccinated yet, but you know, there's other
Some
people
people,
that,
yeah, some people don't want it. Mm.
yeah, I mean, and you know, it, it's on them, but I mean, if you've had vaccines, this is personally to me. If you've had vaccines, you know, as a kid growing up, measles, mumps, whatever, and you've been able to, you know, take all those, I mean, this is just one more that you have to take as an adult.
Mm.
So, I mean, it, I don't know. To me, it doesn't hurt anybody to just have an extra layer of protection to be
Mm.
able to, you know, have the vaccine. But people are different, and I'm not gonna force anybody that doesn't want to get it out their
Yeah, that's
glove. So
true. Mm.
yeah. But as far as like latest card pickups, I mean, I'm just picking up things here and there. Last month I was actually able to get my Grail, the Michael Jordan rookie card.
Wow.
So I've been wanting this thing since I was a kid. This is a
Mm.
BGS Beckett graded number 8, and yeah, this thing's beautiful. So this is like one of the holy grails of sports collecting or basketball card collecting. So
That's very nice. And I bet
yeah,
you get the jersey too.
yeah, I got the red jersey. There's a home jersey too. I do it all. So I mean, like I said, if you guys follow me or give me a follow, I do everything MJ. I do Kobe. Those are
Mm.
my two favorite players.
Does anybody have a question for Queer Marvin
Well, let me
while
ask you,
we're
like,
at it?
how are you doing out there in Australia?
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're in winter. Winter. We're coming into winter now. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, this is my day off during work because I work during Monday to Friday. My kids are actually at the birthday party at the moment.
Oh,
So
this
yeah,
early, huh? Oh, okay.
yeah, it's early here. It's 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. for you, yeah.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Yeah. So I just got
Yeah.
up and I was like, oh, I got a message, Kuya.
Yeah,
So I got
you
ready for this.
yeah, guys, we set this up the beginning of the week, right? Or
Yeah.
or was it last week? Yeah, beginning of the week maybe. And yeah, then he was just like, yeah, I'd be happy to have you on the IG live, and I was like, yeah, let's do it, man. I mean, I haven't been able to jump on here and talk,
I was
whatever.
quite
So,
nervous actually to get on this with you
oh
because
no, it's okay.
I've been watching your interview with like jump bastic and all that, you know.
Yeah, Mark's great. Yeah, he's cool.
Mm.
I would say my takeaway from each of those guys' discussions, you know, it, I've already talked to them before, like on DMs and stuff like that, but actually having a face to face, and just
Mm.
having people like just jump in, ask questions, hit the hearts like people are doing right now, asking questions and stuff like that. I think it's cool. I love the interaction. I wish
Mm.
we'd be able to do this in real life, but unfortunately, like, things aren't all the way open yet, so,
Mm.
you know, it is what it is. So,
Well, I gotta say thank you very much for having you on in this live, and looking more forward to in the future to have you back on.
okay.
And yeah, we can talk a bit more about future things as well. And do you have any message for the young generation that's looking forward for collecting like you are?
Yeah, no, I would just say, guys, just collect what you like. You can pay attention to all the hype and the business of sneakers and the reselling and stuff like that, but really just get into it because you love doing it.
Mm.
There are young entrepreneurs out there. I was a young entrepreneur as well. I remember being in high school flipping candy bars in class because I wanted to make some extra bucks to buy some sneakers and sports cards and whatnot. So I understand how it is. And I can even remember like mowing lawns and stuff like that too. So I don't know what the young hustle is nowadays, but I get it, and just continue doing it for the love. Do it for the love. You love to
Mm.
do it, and share as much as you can. Like I try to just do it because I love to share. I love to interact. I love to hear what people's opinions are about particular things, whether that be like in sports cards and sneakers and jerseys that what I mess with, even basketball. Like I love to talk hoops too. So, just anything in general. But yeah, just do what you love, and I guess that would be my message for everyone out there.
All right, Kuya. Thank you very much for this, and I'll hit you back up again. We'll have a second round for this in the
Okay,
future.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
And
I appreciate.
please continue your interview on your Instagram. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to think about doing a season two. But yeah, I'd have to think about like some guests, like even if you have some guests in mind that you guys want to be able to see out
Hmm.
there. Maybe you may not know too much about a particular person. You want to be able to, a little bit more. Man, I would love to be able to talk to somebody from like the brand side of things, just to maybe even a designer, just to see like what are their
Mm,
thoughts about like, hey, what how did you come up with these sort of concepts? Or even somebody in the industry that talks sneakers on a professional level, you know what I mean? Like how do you guys uh how are you able to get like bookings for particular events that you go to and stuff like that, you
mm.
know what I mean? Just hearing things that, you know, we don't usually hear from like I don't want to
Big
say like we're the
experience.
low, well yeah, I don't want to say like we're the lower tier, but I mean like we want to be able to hear like what their experiences, like you said, have
Mm,
been like with all that, because I'm sure like everybody, you know, just wants to be able to know from that side what their perspective has
yes,
been like and everything. So
yes,
yeah, but yeah, I appreciate Anthony for you having me on here, and yeah, we can do it. We can do a round two for sure.
yes. Thank you very much, Kriya. And send my love to the family, and you guys stay safe over there.
All
And
right, for
thank you
sure.
very much again.
Yes, sir. All right, take care.
All right, take care.